Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr. And they do have a speed advantage here. Up against them, the Swarm. These two will be fighting in the heavyweight division. You expect, of course, knockouts, but don't be surprised if this one goes the distance. And they will have a power advantage here.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
It's Roy Jones Jr. from the United States of America. They are the undisputed champion of the world, coming off a TKO win. And they'll be facing the Swarm from Scotland, coming off a very tough decision loss in their last fight.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Scotland, wearing the light pink trunks with dark cyan trim, the Swarm.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
Todd, fighting inside the theater makes it compact. You can hear the fans, you can hear the breathing, the pressure's on. It's intense, it's intimidating.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Can't find a home for that jab. Catch and shoot. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. He threw a punch and just got countered. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. And we may see an early stoppage here. The Swarm has been dropped. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry.
The referee really thinking about stopping it. Didn't wait long to, and before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
The Swarm. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Complete and total domination and another stoppage win.
A TKO. The argument's going to rumble on. The crowd aren't happy. The fighters aren't happy. They wanted to see a definitive end to this fight. These guys are going to have to do it all over again. But please, please, please don't give me.
Ladies and gentlemen, after one round of boxing, your winner by technical knockout and still SCI champion, Roy Jones Jr.
Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Hook up, fling, right up, fling. Can't try a ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the bell, but I punch you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot joke of the show. Better keep those hands up, swing for their fences, or you're going no poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people chant? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In the ring it's gritty and real. Braveheart man put a kid on his shield. Act daft man put a kid on his. Been bad from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give it with a whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna showboat over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Lass. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling.
As expected, fully packed here tonight. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. And you can see they will have a speed advantage. Up against them, the Swarm. Blink and this one is over, ladies and gentlemen. They'll be competing in the heavyweight division. You can see who has the power advantage.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
It's Roy Jones Jr. from the United States of America, and they are the undisputed champ. Coming off a TKO win in their last bout, looking to do the same here tonight. And they'll be facing the Swarm from Scotland. The last time we saw them in action, they lost by a TKO. Let's see how they bounce back here.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Scotland, wearing the light pink trunks with dark cyan trim, the Swarm.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins now. Let's get the answers.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That punch lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. The champion is back for another defense. They exchange punches. How about that time counter shot? They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Nice stop, but that won't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. These punches coming from every angle. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. That hook was off target. Good counter punch. Nope, that uppercut does not score. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
And there's the bell to start the round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter shot lands. Swing and a miss with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get counted. And the Swarm has been dropped. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. Good for him to get back up on his feet, but is he just a glutton for punishment?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round ones. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not going to get trigger happy.
What a massive upset this would be. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full down because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'm very, very surprised.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it.
Look at him. He knows he's championship material. He walks like he's walking on a yacht. Like it's all about...
Where was the defense? Why weren't the referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. He almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery skills they are.
So much for defensive ability. No, and he's going to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
A lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? And the referee says no more. This fight is over.
This should have been stopped.
You know the scorecard. So it is a TKO win here. No doubt about the outcome.
A TKO. The argument's going to rumble on. The crowd aren't happy. The fighters aren't happy. They wanted to see a definitive end to this fight. These guys are going to have to do it all over again. But please, please, please don't give me another.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of boxing, your winner by technical knockout and still SCI champion, Roy Jones Jr.
All the belts, my team. In the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping, we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping, we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping, we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the bell, but I punched you, never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot, joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. All you're going on poorly for sure. How much do you want to be the champ? How much do you want to please the fans? How much do you want to be the king? And how much do you want to feed your camp? How much do you want to see people champ? Swing like you ain't got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about pin. We bring when right, somebody shot fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel. Home of the village and brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In the ring, it's gritty and real. Brave art man put a kid on his shield. Act daft man put a kid on his. Been bad from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give a brother whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna show ball over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince now. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about pin. We bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about pin. We bring when right, somebody shots fling.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tail of the tape. Roy Jones Jr., and they will enjoy a power advantage. Up against them, Steamboat. These are the big boys in the heavyweight division, and they do have a reach advantage here.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
It's Roy Jones Jr. from the United States of America. They are the undisputed champion of the world. They won by TKO in their last fight. And they'll be facing Steamboat from Northern Ireland. The last time we saw them in action, they impressed everyone with that big KO victory.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Northern Ireland, wearing the dark pink trunks trimmed with white, Steamboat.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. And there's the bell to start the round. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. And that hook misses. The perfect counter lands. So here is the champ defending the title yet again. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can't land the jab there. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fight has a real good flow to it. Real good back and forth between these two fighters. Do you believe what we're seeing?
Very close. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's...
And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Why weren't they more cautious? And down goes Steamboat. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, four. Come to me.
So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Well done with that. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So think, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Nice counter. That left hook misses. That jab misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
He believes he's in the right direction. He knows what he's got to do. So now you're going to see the growth of a fighter. I think this fight tonight will tell us how good he's going to be.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. And they got caught. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Very competitive. The referee really thinking about stopping it. Steamboat goes down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still SCI National Champion, Roy Jones Jr.
There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top 2 but not number 2. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the rating. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for 2. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top 2 but not number 2. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for 2. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top 2 but not number 2. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for take-off, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for 2. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top 2 but not number 2. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb, you don't respect.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., and they will have a power advantage here. Up against them, Freight Train. They'll square off as heavyweights, and they'll have a slight weight advantage.
If you're going to give away so much weight, you've got to depend on speed, because if you miss, it hurts from a bigger fighter.
It's Roy Jones Jr. from the United States of America, and they are the Undisputed champ. Their last fight, they scored a spectacular knockout win. And they'll be facing Freight Train from Mexico. Their last fight was a very controversial decision loss.
Wow, someone's been really generous. They've given away a lot of weight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Mexico, wearing the red trunks trimmed with orange, Freight Train.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. And there's the bell to start the round. Good right hook. That counter punch caught him clean. Threw the uppercut but did not score. You're looking at the king of the ring, but how long will it last? Will they defend their undisputed title? Nice counter shot. They both want a knockout, you can tell. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And we may see a stoppage here. Now is he on his feet, and down goes Freight Train. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I need to see that again.
No one would have blamed him if he didn't get up, but here we go again, and this could get ugly.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
As we enter the final, and now going for the finish. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. her jab better in this fight. That uppercut does not score. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn. As a champion, he knocked out his last opponent and made it clear, if you're stepping in the ring with me, you need to understand you're in here with royalty. And I love that. I love that swagger. I love that cockiness. I see tonight he's got that same...
The referee really thinking about stopping it. A very competitive round. Where was the defense? That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's all offense all the time. Missing with the left uppercut. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. There's a counter shot. So close for that uppercut. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You don't want to trade shots. That hook won't score. We may see an early stoppage here. And freight train goes down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything. Full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going on. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. And he goes down like a freight train. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight.
Are we about to see a first-round knockout? This could be the end. Freight train goes to the canvas. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I've got to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still SCI champion, Roy Jones Jr.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. Let's start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Please don't escape, please don't escape. It's too much weight, it's too much weight on me. Could I just be free? I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Can't keep doing the same. Time to bring out over again. Time to bring out and so give us a change.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr. You can see who has the power advantage. Up against them, Freight Train. They'll meet as heavyweights, and you can see here they will enjoy a weight advantage.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavy opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
It's Roy Jones Jr. from the United States of America. They are the undisputed champion of the world, coming off a knockout victory in their last fight. And they'll be facing Freight Train from Mexico, coming off a tough knockout loss in their last fight.
That is true confidence going with somebody so heavy.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Mexico, wearing the red trunks trimmed with orange, Freight Train.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. They got out of the way of that right hook. Just avoids the left uppercut. So here is the champ defending the title yet again. Got him with a left hook. The referee really thinking about stopping it. And Freight Train goes down. Oh my goodness. See that one more time.
That's lights out right there.
Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
That right hook catching air. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. That jab doesn't score. Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. That was not a good moment for him, but seems like he's out of the dark place.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this? What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at it. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Straight right just misses. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Defense killed him. And he goes down like a freight train. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
A shot from the gods took him out.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this. The champion, he knocked out his last opponent and made it clear, if you're stepping in the ring with me, you need to understand you're in here with the royals. And I loved it.
What a nightmare scenario! How is this fight? And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
You're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. And let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. And that jab. Can they finish it? And down goes Freight Train. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still SCI champion, Roy Jones Jr.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against it all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should've changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I thrive when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top, so high I have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. Victory all in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grit. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., and they will enjoy a power advantage. They're coming up against the artist. These two guys will rumble in the heavyweight division And as you know, one punch can change everything, and they will enjoy a reach advantage.
What a weight difference. These two fighters are going to be in deep water. One has the size, has the weight behind it. The other is small, shorter, much lighter. Got to be fast, got to be sharp. Otherwise, you're out of here.
Roy Jones Jr. from the United States of America. And they are the undisputed champ. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here. Up against them, the Artist from Lebanon. The last time we saw them in action, they suffered a very tough KO. Let's see how they respond here.
Look at the weight. How much weight are you going to give away in a fight?
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Lebanon, wearing the red trunks with red trim, the Artist.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. And there's the bell to start the round. Scoring hook. Beautiful counter shot. Just missing with the uppercut. How long will this individual be the king of the ring? Will they defend their undisputed title? That hook won't score. Back and forth they go. Will the referee stop it? And down goes the Artist. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Need to turn this around halfway through. Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here? Oh, he can...
The Artist has been dropped. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Catch and shoot. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They're not even going to game plan.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. Maybe not as hurt as we thought, but he can't continue to take those punches. What is he doing in there?
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This could be the end. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. He had his moment, but hasn't gone by.
It's been a tough round.
And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. That was not a good moment for him, but seems like he's out of the dark place. Oh, hands on deck. We're
What a
witnessing
shot
an
it was.
upset in the
Completely
making.
gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement.
Trying to
Look at the
measure his
speed. Back
punches
on
now.
it. It never happened. Sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself. Recompose yourself. Then
Straight
boom,
right,
back
just
into
misses.
it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Catch and shoot. You would not want to be, and the artist will be forced down. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him. The champion, he knocked out his last opponent and made it clear, if you're stepping in the ring with me, you need to understand you're in here with loyalty. And I love it. I love that swagger. I love that cockiness. And I see tonight he's got that same swagger. I saw him in the dressing room as if to say, what are you doing here? I'm a champion. And when he gets in the ring, he needs that same attitude. So his opponent is shaking at the knees.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? This may do it. It's all coming to an end. And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Just misses with that uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Hook misses. Always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay. Where was the defense? As he will the referee step in? And the artist has been dropped. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. That you say it. Night, night.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still SCI champion, Roy Jones Jr.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Roy Jones Jr., and they will have a power advantage here, and they'll be facing the Artist. This fight, of course, in the heavyweight division, which means knockouts are usually on the menu, and they'll have a nice reach advantage.
You've got power, you've got size. It's like somebody blocked the sun out. Then you've got someone that's shorter, that's lighter, that's smaller. They've got to move, they've got to use their speed, depend on their boxing skills. If you can do that, if you can outbox them, you can beat anybody that's in front of you. Got to be smart, got to be sharp, got to stay on your toes.
It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. from the United States of America. They are the undisputed champion of the world. In their last fight, they won by knockout. Up against them, the Artist from Lebanon. In their last fight, they got knocked out. Let's see if they can bounce back in this one.
Weight-wise, it's going to be a teller, because when you get hit with those shots, it's going to hurt and we're going to feel it.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Lebanon, wearing the red trunks with red trim, the Artist.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. And there's the bell to start the round. Beautiful counter punch. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. So here is the champ defending the title yet again. That left uppercut doesn't score. The straight right just misses. These two are the perfect dance partners. They're both going for the KO. It's so, and down goes the Artist. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
So he's up, and the corner has the white towel. Are they going to throw it and stop this fight?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
That left hook missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Beautiful counter shot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot. Why weren't they more cautious? The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. Defense failed them. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And now going for the finish. He had his moment, but has it gone by?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he got...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Just misses with that jab. And that hook misses. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year.
This guy is a beast. He's a bully. He's all the bad things you don't want to meet in a schoolyard. So right now, tonight, he is in the right position, and he's in the right corner to say, you're getting in with me. You see what I did in my last fight? I love that.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
What a massive... And the artist has been dropped. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Good counter punch. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that.
Will the referee step in? Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And what a massive upset this would be. There was the deep, and the artist will be forced down. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee when he comes across the...
What's the referee thinking right now? As they're in trouble. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for him.
Oh, listen to me. I knocked somebody down like that round. You know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. He threw a punch and just got countered. Chance to make history. And down goes the artist. And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still SCI champion, Roy Jones Jr.
I'm aggression, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear.
It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast. No collision in the cage. When you visit, get the leave in the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations. Hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it. What you tasting? Advertise and displayed it. Not a heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like it's school. That I'm really about to use.
I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear.
Till it's already too late. It's upon us and it's doomsday. As I flex where the winner set. Cause I start where they finish at. I was running, I was supposed to make it. I'm the one that gets the closing statements. It's something more, inspiration. But it's nothing cause I'm good to take it. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like a school. That I'm really about to use.
I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr. You can see who has the power advantage. Up against them, Steamboat. You want knockouts? Well, welcome to the right division. These are heavyweights. As you can see, they will enjoy a reach advantage.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with. Because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
It's Roy Jones Jr. from the United States of America, and they are the Undisputed champ. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by KO. And they'll be facing Steamboat from Northern Ireland. The last time we saw them in action, they pulled off a very close win.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Northern Ireland, wearing the dark pink trunks trimmed with white, Steamboat.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. And there's the bell to start the round. Scoring uppercut there. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. Becoming undisputed champion is absolutely epic, but now everybody's coming to get you, including right here, right now. That uppercut misses. So close with that uppercut. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. No rest for the weary.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Nice counter shot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. A straight right just misses. Will the referee stop it? A very competitive. Do you believe what we are seeing? Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Straight right, just misses.
As a champion, he knocked out his last opponent and made it clear, if you're stepping in the ring with me, you need to understand you're in here with royalty. And I love that. I love that swagger. I love that cockiness. And I see tonight he's got that same swagger. I saw him in the dressing room and they say, what are you doing here? I'm a champion. And when he gets in the ring, he needs that same attitude, so his opponent is shaking at the knees.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Stumbling around in potholes. Down goes Steamboat. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. How on the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, just barely. And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your heads clear.
And he misses with the left uppercut. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. Steamboat goes down. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I need to see that again.
Need to turn this around halfway through. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here? That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up. Suck it up and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Nice counter. As we enter the final 10 seconds. Can they finish it? That's a knockdown as Steamboat heads to the canvas. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Stamina is off the charts. They exchange punches. What a nightmare scenario! How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone out. There's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that.
This may do it. It's all coming to an end. Steamboat goes down. could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh, I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if
they're in trouble. It somehow weathered the storm.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. And down goes Steamboat. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still SCI National Champion, Roy Jones Jr.
victory all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed. So undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Trained through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, work till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please, don't be too slow with the pads. But I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free, set it free, set it free. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a pound for pound, 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 pound. Do it for my mama, do it for my father. Family affair, my whole family in here. I do it for the block, do it for the soldiers, do it for the sport, do it for the culture. And I'm undisputed, yeah, I'm undisputed. Do it for my father, do it for my mother. It's a family affair, my whole family in here. I did it for the past, I did it for the future, I did it for us all. That's why I'm undisputed.
And now the end is near, so I face final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, I traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, that I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, and there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all laughed and cried. I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. Oh, what is a man? What has he got? If not himself,